Hello, hello. This is Alejandra Gomez, and I'm just gonna wait a little bit while you start getting connected. Sorry about this. And today I'm gonna be sharing three cars using two of my favorite stamp sets. One of them is the Tropical Chick. Oh, sorry about that. The light, which I think is really cool. And actually, we're going to be making two cards with this one. And another one is using the Healing Hogs, which I think I've seen a lot of people using it lately. I guess is one of the favorites because I've seen more and more of this one, samples on this one on the internet. So anyway, I do like it as well, so I decided I was going to be using one of them. And I accept two cards using this one. But before we start, if you remember last week, I actually asked, these were the cards from last week, using the abstract impressions, which is one of my favorite sets as well. And so last week I asked if you would rather receive the cards rather than a kit, because I've been mailing the cards, I think for a few Facebook likes, and a lot of you have said that you wanted to get the kit instead. So for this week, I actually have two card kits, and these are the cards to make. And as you can see, it has everything already there. And of course you have the Facebook video where you can see it. And so I made the drawing and I have the two winners here. So if you are watching, Lean Mott and Lena Beck, you want, each of you, one of these card kits. And again, it's to make these three cards, so you'll have everything already there. But I will need you to PM me your address. So send me your address and I'll be mailing you these kits to you. So anyway, these were the winners from the week before. And so anyway, so you just want to make sure you all know, because it seems like a lot of you said the kit. And there were a few of you that said something about doing still the card. So I will be switching back and forth between the card kits and the cards. So for that week, it was the card kit. So there we go. So hola gordita. So now, and again, the way to enter on the drawings is sharing the video or commenting. So share it, comment it, you will get entries into the drawing for you to win the next time. Now for next week, I'm assuming I'm going to be doing again a card kit. So anyway, next week is going to be one kit. So anyway, just share the video, comment, and you could be the lucky winner. So anyway, so the paper that I have today, and let me just tell you, this is by far one of my favorite colors. This is Gorgeous Grape, and this one is 5.5 by 8.5. And again, I am in love with always having the new shades of purple. I think I have been doing a lot of cards with this because I'm just in love with that one. Then I have a piece of Whisper White, and this one is 3.5 by 5.5. Yes, I think it's 5.5. Yes, because it's the same. And then I have a piece of the Designer Series paper. And I don't know if you know, but the Designer Series paper, usually in the past, we have had the Designer Series packs. It was the Designer Series packs for the for the colors, not the colors, for the regular colors, were always the 12 by 12. This time, Stampin' Up! Had them in the 6 by 6. And they're more affordable. And so I just love it. I just went crazy and got all of them because I just love how it looks. And in the past, I almost never got it just because I always felt like it was too much. But anyway, so this one is 5.5 by 1 inch. Is that right? Yes, 1 inch. And we're gonna start using the, like I said, we're gonna be using the healing Healing Hugs, and I love this rose a lot. And I'm gonna be using the Gorgeous Grape, of course, because that's my favorite color now. And we're gonna be also using the Granny Apple Green. So I'm gonna be using a, let me get a piece of scratch paper. Yes, I'm gonna be using this one. And I have already mounted everything here. And I'll probably be using also early espresso. So let's just go. And this is a new type of stamping pad. And if you remember, in the past I've said, you just have to open like so. There's no more. If you remember the old ones, you have to kind of push and then flip it. So now it's just flipping it and then push it. Now at the beginning they're gonna be a little bit tight, but then as you're using them, they're gonna be a little bit looser. So so just don't get too worried about that. But yes, at the beginning they're kind of tight, but then as you're using them, they're gonna get better. So I just want to make sure I have a good amount of ink, and I'm gonna be putting one big flower here. And I'm not rocking it, but I'm just pressing firmly. There we go. There we go. And then I probably will have another one here. Okay. And I'm thinking I'll probably put a little bit, maybe. Let me just see. I don't know. Do I want another one here? Maybe another one here. You know, it's just a little bit, not so much of that one. Yes. Okay, so then I'm going to be using the leaves with the Granny Apple Green. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to start putting them here. I'm going to be putting one here. And I'm going to be just putting them and I might want to put another one here. There we go. And I like the sentiments on this one. And I've picked the sending you healing vibes. I think that was pretty cool. So I have it already mounted. And I'm gonna head and put it with the, like I said, early espresso. And I'm gonna be putting it here. And let's see. And again, I'm not rocking it. And here we go. I love how you get this stamps. So now that I have that, I'm gonna be putting it like so. I mean, does that not look gorgeous? I mean, like I said, I feel like this one looks gorgeous. I also have this new ribbon, and this one is, where is the mini strip ribbon, and this one is of course the Gorgeous Grape. Yeah, Gorgeous Grape, which obviously coordinates really well with the card. And I'm thinking I'm gonna put it like so here, you know. Okay, so now let's just start putting everything together. And I'm gonna be using the snail. And I feel like this one is super easy to duplicate, seriously. Anyone can make this card super easy. And let me just fold this one in half. All right. And I'll be putting this one like so. Yes, I feel like this one looks really good that way. And it will go well, yes, like so. There we go. That way I have a little bit of the border there. All right, and then as far as this ribbon, let's just put it here. And I know you've always heard me say that, but I always try to do my ribbons from the spool because I feel like I waste less of the ribbon that way. So I'm gonna be putting this. There we go. And just keep pulling, and here we go. So now I just need to cut it here. Have my scissors. And I'm going to be putting this. All right, and here, and there we go. So this is card number 1. Now, I like putting, and of course I cannot find. Here it is. I like putting like a glue dot right in the center so that it's not moving everywhere. So I try to do that every single time. Because I don't want the ribbon to be moving. So I'm just using the piercing. And I'm going to be putting it like so. And there you go. There we go. And so, whew, you all see this. And so here's the card. What do you think? Hi, Teresa. How are you? So I feel like it's really cool. Like I said, I love this stamp set. Again, this one is called the Healing Hugs. And I don't know what it is, but I love the purple. So anyway, so that's card number 1. Card number 2 is using the Tropical Chic. Yes, I'll start with this. We'll see how that goes. Yes, I think that's the one to go. All right. And so, let me just show you the stamp set. It's another of the new stamp sets, and this one is Tropical Chic. I love the set, but I think I am in love with the, hello Billy, I am in love with the die, the dies from this one, the thin ones I should say. So I've used this one and cut this. Now this, how I did it is I cut a piece of greeny apple green, and is that the color? Granny apple green, and I did a 3x3 square. Then I went ahead and put this one on my Big Shot, and then run it through. You could obviously also do first the die cutting and then the cutting. For me, I thought it was easier for me just to center it. So that's how I did this piece. And then I already die cut some of these flowers, and let me just show you, which are these little ones. And this set is called Tropical Thinlits, and they come in a bundle, or you can buy them separately. But of course, if you get the bundle, then you save the 10%. But anyway, I already die cut 2 of these, and I'll show you why in a second. And I'm also using the Designer Series paper that coordinates with this suite. And I'll show you, I think this one is called, let me just see, what is this called? Tropical Escape. And so you can see the different patterns. As you can see, I've been playing with it. So, but you can see all the, this one is cardstock. But you can see the different colors. And I feel like the paper is really cool as well. And I like that it's a 6x6. I don't know, I feel like sometimes it's just perfect. It's not so overwhelming for me. So I already cut 2, actually 3 of them. And these are 2 strips of, what is this? 1 inch, and it's a whole the whole thing. And what I did is I already cut the ends. And these two are 1 inch and this one is 3/4 of an inch. I also have a scrap of paper that is 1 inch as well. And I have as well a square of the Whisper White that will go with the Granny Apple Green that is also a 3 inch. That way I can have it like so. So now one thing that I wanted to show, oh, and this one is Shade the Spruce, and this one is 5.5 by 8.5, which we are going to be folding it in half. So let's just go ahead and do that. And so the reason I did all this is because I wanted to show you a little bit of the Stamparatus. Okay, so let me just bring it in. Now everyone can purchase these. I have already set up 2 because I'll be using that one in the next one. But what I did on this one, and of course I already did it, but what I did is this was a piece of paper that I put right in the corner. I put my magnet, and then I went in and stamped this image, put it in. I took this piece out, whoa, and I cut it, making sure that I was lining up my image with my die cut, okay? Then I have this little hole. So imagine it was like this, right? So I die cut it and I got 1 flower. Well, now this one is gonna serve me as my template. And so that's what I wanted to show you today. So I'm just leaving it like that. And again, the tip is you have to put it in the corner so that way it always works out perfect. So now I can just be die cutting like crazy. I will line up exactly where it was. And now I'm just gonna put this one here. I'm gonna be using the Blushing Bright, and I'm gonna ink it up. I'm gonna stamp it. And I have my piece. And let me take it out from here. Of course. Okay. And it just goes exactly where it's supposed to. So now I'm doing it this way because I'm actually going to be doing this card at a class. And so I figure I should have everything already set up. I'm just going to put it like so. And so now for my class, I'm just going to be die cutting this, and everyone can be already just stamping rather than a stamp and then die cut it. So I think that this is going to save me a lot of time. And also when you're doing multiple cards, this is also a time saver. So anyway, so I'm doing this, and I'm going to have 2 flowers like so. All right. And you can see because I line it up exactly. And of course, I'm having to do this because I don't have my nails. But anyway, but here it is. You see that? So I love that I can be stamping multiple times. I don't have to be like cutting. The other thing that is super cool that I am just super excited is the new chamois. So I have this thing. As you can see, it's all well used now. But this one cleans really well your stamps. So I am loving this, and it doesn't leave any lint, which that's another plus for me. So anyway, so I'm gonna put it like so, and I just put together the card. So what do you think, huh? I thought that it was pretty cool. I really like how it looked. So now I'm gonna be using the spruce shade, and let me get the dimensionals because I figure I need to be using. I'm gonna put dimensionals on these. I feel like it will be better if it is raised. So I'm gonna be putting a couple of those, and then in the corners, of course. I was gonna use the what is this called? The glue pen, but I feel like with the dimensionals, it will give a little bit of the shadow. So I like that effect. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in. Yes. All right, so now I'll probably put another one here. So what do you think? The temperature really rocks, don't you think? I am enjoying it a lot. We went last week to the scrapbook convention, and we showed it to all the people that stopped by, and they all felt like it was the best tool in the market. So that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. So anyway, let me just put it here. And of course, I have to line it up. Okay. Okay. There we go. Hello, Lolis. Hello, Jeanette. So here's how it looks. And see, I like it if it is raised. I feel like it looks cool when it has that, like, it has like a little shadow rather than being flat. Because I was going to put it flat, but I thought, no, it might look better if it is raised. So, yes, I feel like that was a good decision. Then what I'm going to be doing is, where's the other one? Well, I'm going to be using this one. I don't know what I did with the other one. So what we're going to be doing now is I'm going to be putting this like so. And this is the reason why I didn't cut them, because I didn't know how long I was going to need it. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut it at this point. Well, you know what? I probably need to glue it first. How about that? I need it here. I'm going to put it like so. And then I'm going to be putting this one like this. So let's just do the same. And then I'm going to be putting this one here. Alright, then now I'm going to be cutting all of them. Alright, this one will go on top of all that. Yes, like so. And I'm going to be putting like this one's here with dimensionals. And you know what, I think like it needs well, I have them here. I'm going to be putting some of these rhinestones that I have here handy. Yeah, let's just put one of those there. And let's just put dimensionals on those as well. Oh goodness, where are the dimensionals? Give me 1 second. It's always I'm losing dimensionals every single time. So I'm going to be putting one here. Well, let's just use a new one for right now. So now I'm going to be putting and you know what, I feel like I should have put all that below, but anyway, we're just going to go ahead and put it like so. Alright, and we're going to put this one here. And this one here. And then I'm going to be putting, yeah, this one. Where is this? And I want to put the one that says, you are greatest. You are the greatest, yes. So let's just go ahead and do that. I'm going to stamp that one with the, what is this color? Oh, Shaded Spruce, I think it is. Yes, Shaded Spruce. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and cut it. And this time, I'm going to be using this one. which I probably should do it like so. Alright. I don't think I ever use that, but I'm gonna put it like so, just a little bit. And I'm gonna be putting here. And we're gonna cut this section. And there we go. What do you think about that, huh? Really simple, really easy. Hello, Dolly. And I feel like, again, you can use multiples of those really quick. So anyway, so this is card number 2. And then card number 3 is also using the same suite, because I don't know what it is, but I was really enjoying making cards with that one. And so what I did, it was exactly the same thing. I had my piece of paper, and I'm gonna go ahead and, since I'm gonna be using the same flowers, I already did that, but let me just show you again. And I should have had 2 of these. Well, I'll look for them. Oh yeah, there it is. So what I did, that's the other thing. The Stamparatus comes with 2. Thank you, Janet, and thank you, Carmen. This one comes with 2 plates, so you have another plate in this section, of course. Anyway, so there's 2 plates, so you can put one plate here and the other one here, and you can actually put your stamps on both sides, because you can take the plates away. So for this section, like you saw me, I did the flower, right? When I have it like so. When I flip it, now I have the leaf already there, and I did exactly the same as I explained on this one, because now this is going to be my template. And like I said, I'm going to be using it in the class, so this is really handy. And so I had it like so. I put it on my, I put it right on the corner, put my magnet, stamp it. I stamp it. Oh, and see, this one is great because then it's the other way. Okay, so I stamped, yeah, that's the way. I stamped it, and then I went to the Big Shot and die cut it, and so now I have the perfect template. So now I'm gonna be using my die cut, and I'm gonna go ahead and ink. I'm gonna be inking this one with the Granny Apple. Alright, I feel like it needs a little bit more there. And the only thing you need to make sure is that your die cut goes exactly where it is, then you press. And that's the other thing, if it doesn't stamp well, you can always re-ink and do it again, right? Because it will stamp exactly on the same. Like, for instance, I don't like how it looks. I'm just gonna go ahead, put a little bit more of ink. So this is like the perfect example. And I'm gonna go and press again. And there we go. It's all fixed, right? So you can go ahead and re-ink if you want it, but you see it here. And like I said, I love that it just gives me the perfect space. Like, so you just have to do it once, make sure it is lined up correctly, and then you just go crazy and do as many. So I have here already another one, and I have this one. So, and I'm just gonna go ahead and clean my stamp, and we're ready for the next one. So how about that, huh? I feel like this tool is really a time saver. So anyway, so now let's just go over all the measurements here. And you see this one came from the same, from this thinlet. So it is this one, okay? And thank you, Janet. But it's kind of funny because I wasn't realized, but you can also do this if you use both of them together. Like if you run them together, you actually get that piece, because you get this section, which is the one that I'm going to be using. But then I really like how this looks. It could be for another thing, so I didn't want to throw it away because I might be using this for another card. So anyway, that was like, oh. So let's just go ahead and do this. Now again, I have a piece of that design series paper that I show you. This is the tropical, what did I say? Tropical Paradise, is that right? Tropical Escape, sorry. Tropical Escape. And this one is 1 inch by 6, because I haven't cut it. I will cut it once I glue it. Let me just fold this one in half in the meantime. And this one is, what is this color? Blushing Bright. And this one was 5.5 by 8.5, folded in half. I'm going to be gluing this one like so. So I should probably just go ahead and glue it. Then I'm going to be adding this piece, and I think this piece is going to go first. But before I do that, I probably need to stamp this one, and I'm going to be using black, and of course now, hold on, give me a second here. Oh goodness, well I cannot find the memento, so I'm going to be using right now. Oh, here it is, because this one is not longer in the catalog, but this one is. So I have here the memento. I'm like, I know I had it here. And I'm just gonna be, and you know what? This is why I do it on a scrap of paper. Okay, 1 second here. And there we go. So just like that. And it's just random stamping with that. And I'm going to be putting this one here on my card. So let's just put it like so. Hello, Ann, how are you? And then I'm going to be putting this here. I'm going to be cutting this. And then I'm going to be using this one, that one, and I want to put on this one, let me see, probably a thank you. I think it's a good, it will be a good one. So let me just use this one. Okay, and I don't have another one right now, so let's just use that one. And okay, I'll probably use this press again, the shaded press. Let's see how it looks. There we go. Looks nice. And I'll probably use this one again. Let's see. Probably going to do it this way so I can see. Just give me 1 second. There we go. That should be fine. So So I'm gonna be putting this one like so. Yes, I think it looks perfect. So let's just go ahead and I'm going to be using dimensionals on this. I think everything has to have a dimensional on this card, don't you think? Alright, so let's just put this together. Oh, you know what? I probably need to put this one. Let me just see. How do I want it? Like so. So since I'm not going to be seeing this, I'm going to be putting glue dots. That way I don't have to do something too crazy. So let's just put a glue dot, because everything here is going to be hidden on this section. So let's just put 2 of those, like somewhere here. And then I'm going to be putting the other one, like there. Yes. So I'm going to be putting 2 more of those. And another one here. All right, and so now I can be putting all my, so I can put this one here. I'm going to be putting that one there. So this one is really quick and simple card. That again, you can do a lot of them in no time. Oh, you're so sweet, Anne. So I'm going to be putting one there. And I'm going to put another one there. And I'm going to go ahead and use these and that. Now, this one, honestly, I got the idea from Pinterest. I don't think that I'm using the same colors. But when I saw it in Pinterest, I was like, oh, this has to be a card that I'm making. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. So what do you think, huh? So this is card number 3. This is card number 2. And I love the colors. And of course, this is card, the first one that we did, so number 3. So I think that for these, for this week, I think I'll do another kit for that one. So I'll do one kit. And again, if you didn't watch the beginning of this video, the 2 winners, I don't know if they're here. Hello, Shelly. Hello, Mary. These were the 2 ladies that won the kit. So a lot of you asked for a kit. So I did 2 kits for last week, and one was Lean Mutt and Lena Bake. So if you're watching this video, please send me or PM me your address. And this was for my last or my previous Facebook Live, which was these. And so the card case is there. So I need your addresses so I can PM you, so I can send it to you. And then also don't forget about my hostess code. Thank you so much. I know I love purple. Anyone that places an order in June using this hostess code will get a card kit in the mail to make 4 cards. And it's kind of really cool because you get everything, like kind of like these packets, but with 4 all instructions. And if your order is $50 or more, you also get the accessory of the month. So definitely, if you're planning on doing an order and you need any of these supplies, use this hostess code and you'll get the card kit in the mail, as well as the accessory of the month if your order is over $50. So anyway, thank you so much. Oh, you did get it, Stephanie. Oh, I'm glad. Thank you so much. So, hello, friend. And like I said, I love all the colors. I don't think I have a favorite this time. I think I like them all. So anyway, hope you like them all. And again, you can enter the drawing to get the card kit to make all 3 cards if you share this video or if you comment. So anyway, hope to see you next week, and thank you so much for watching it. All right, so take care. This one is the Gorgeous Grapes. Is this one is, you know how we got 2 new colors? This is the darker one. So this is that one. That's how I and you can see everything coordinates pretty well. And convention. Okay, so convention was really great. We went to it was the American Great Convention. Honestly, I couldn't really go to any of the booths. I ended up working Thursday and Friday. But it was amazing. I think it was great. Tim Holtz was there. I think Stephanie Bernard was there, which they were really famous. Some of the people came to our booth, and I was so, I don't know, I felt so appreciative for everyone, because a lot of you girls showed up and say hello to me, which really made my day, because I've never met you. So thank you so much for all of you that stopped by our booth and say hello. And it was great. I thought it was great. We met a lot of people. We talked to a gazillion people. I'm not kidding you. It was 3 of us, and just myself, I got about 100 leads. And I think about all of us got like 100 leads of people that we just talked to. So it was amazing for us. I'm going to check. Yes, Stephanie, that will be great. You might be winning the next time too. So anyway, so it was great, and it was really great. There were a lot of vendors. I think it was smaller than in other years, but as far as the Stampin' Up! Booth, we got a lot of people going in, so it was great. So anyway, I'll see you next week. And again, if you are these 2 ladies, don't forget to PM me your address so that I can mail you the card kit, okay? So thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. See you next week.